Vice President, Baseball, Varsity Football, Science Club Vice President, National Honor Society, National Merit Scholarship Commended Student. Trevor will be attending Colgate University in the fall, where he will study economics.
Good evening, friends, family, teachers, administrators, my mother, Lisa. Hi, Mom. You crying yet? And of course, my fellow graduates. It is truly an honor and a privilege to be the valedictorian of your class of 2013, and I am humbled to be able to present this speech to such a great audience at the undisputed best high school in the village of Oriskany. While writing my speech, I contemplated long and hard about what I could say to capture the minds of my fellow graduates, our educators and faculty members, and our friends and families here today. I couldn't come up with anything. But I knew that instead of reflecting on the past, I wanted my speech to look forward and address the future. With that in mind, I decided that the best thing to do would be to offer some pieces of advice to my classmates for their upcoming years. However, at the ripe age of 18, I regretfully lacked the life experience to adequately bestow upon these graduates nuggets of wisdom regarding their futures. So, I decided to use the words of others who have experienced life, been successful, and speak eloquently, and I selected some quotes to elaborate on, which I believe offer some good advice to my classmates, and hope that they may remember these quotes and someday, perhaps, use them for guidance. Which means I'd like you guys to pay attention, please. My first quote for you is by the great American author and philosopher, Henry David Thoreau, and it reads, "Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined." The moral of this quote is obvious, and that is to chase your dream. Now, Thoreau didn't mean those weird dreams where you accidentally show up to graduation in your underwear. Glad to see you didn't follow that dream today, Dave. He means the dreams that you've had since you were a child, the life that you've always wanted to lead. I know some of us dream to be famous authors, to be an FBI agent, to be in the Shell, or to be a famous person's best friend. Now, I can't guarantee that all of our dreams will be realized. It'd be foolish of me to make that promise. However, I can guarantee that if you try, no matter the outcome, someday you'll look back and be glad that you gave your dreams a chance. So I advise you to follow your dreams, starting today, because you'll never have more potential than you do right now. My next quote from my classmates comes from possibly the wisest figure in American history, Benjamin Franklin. Franklin says, "I didn't fail the test, I just found 100 ways to do it wrong." Now, I was able to draw 3 conclusions from this quote. 1, even our founding fathers had a sense of humor. 2, I bet some of my classmates wish they thought of that excuse back when they were taking trig. And 3, always learn from your mistakes. We will all, no doubt, make mistakes in our lives. I've even already made a couple in this speech. But the most important thing is that we learn from them. Don't be afraid of failure. Many great successes began with someone taking a chance and coming up short. Persistence, dedication, and a positive attitude will turn your failures into lessons learned and will put you on a path to a successful life. I was a bit torn on my last quote for my fellow graduates this evening. I considered using Ron Burgundy's words when he said, "I'm in a glass case of emotion." But I settled on a more profound approach and went with the Persian poet Omar Khayyam, who wrote, "Be happy for this moment. This moment is your life." Our lives are made up of moments. We may not know it while it's happening, but with each passing moment, we are collecting the memories which we will someday look back upon and realize was our lives. A joke with friends, a dinner with family, a practice with a team. These moments might seem the most ordinary, however, they will be the most fondly remembered. And after seeing these past 13 years fly by before us, I can tell you that there is not a moment in our lives that we can spare to waste. So pursue your happiness in everything you do, and find those little moments of joy in each day. Do what makes you happy, and you'll find that your happiness in the moment was really the makings of a happy life. In conclusion, I would like to take this opportunity to thank some people who have had great influence on me during my time at Oriskany. To Oriskany's teachers and administrators, thank you for accepting my bribes. But really, thank you for your genuine care about your students and your tireless commitment to molding us into upstanding young adults. To my athletic coaches, thank you for your commitment to my sports teams and for giving me valuable lessons in discipline and camaraderie. To my friends, I can honestly say that I could not have asked for a better collection of genuine, caring, and hilarious individuals than the ones I was blessed with here at Oriskany. Our memories are countless, and most are not appropriate for this speech. And I'd like to thank all my friends for accompanying me through this journey at OCS. To my sister, Natalie, growing up without you might have made life quieter, but it wouldn't have been nearly as exciting. Thank you for your love and support, and for always talking at the dinner table so I didn't have to. To my mom and dad, you've always known when to hug me if I needed it, when to be strict, when to be lenient, and when to give me just enough of a push to make sure I'd get things done. Your support through school, sports, and whatever other whim I might have been on has been tremendous. And I can't imagine anyone doing a better job at raising two children than the two of you have done. I can honestly say that you two deserve all the credit for shaping me into the young man who stands here today, and I love you both with all my heart. Now you crying, Mom? Finally, I'd like to thank you, the class of 2013. Together, we've laughed through hilarious moments, we've mourned through heartbreaks and tragedies, we've listened to entire Taylor Swift CDs while driving to Philadelphia. But through it all, I couldn't have asked for a better group to share the past 13 years with. I hope you've enjoyed my speech, and if not, I hope you had a good nap. But now I must say those two words which make some of us cheer and some of us cry, but ready or not, it's time. Let's graduate. Thank you.